Good evening, Henry County, and welcome to the 2014 Tomato Festival Pageant. We hope you enjoyed the parade earlier tonight, and now we're back with the pageant. So if you want to grab your seats, we're about ready to get underway with the 11 lovely ladies vying for the crown of Tomato Festival Queen 2014. And I'd like to just take a moment here at the 55th Annual Tomato Festival to welcome my co-host this year. How about a Henry County welcome again for Miss Ohio 2014, Mackenzie Bart.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for doing this, Mackenzie, taking time. I can only imagine how busy your schedule is, all the different appearances all around the state of Ohio, thinking about the Miss America pageant and things coming up like that. Thanks for taking the time.
No problem. It has been busy, but honestly, it's been a joy being here. But I have seen some Michigan fans here, and I'm kind of a little disappointed about it, guys. I'm a little disappointed, but everyone's been so welcoming, and it's been a great event so far.
We try to man the border as much as we can, but some do slip through every now and then.
I see this guy sneaking in here right now. We may have to turn him away.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get some deputies over here for that. He's like, what?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, let's get right underway here, and we are going to bring each of our ladies out for the first portion of our evening tonight, which if you are familiar with the Tomato Festival, you know that the beginning of this contest brings the ladies out. They will answer a question that Mackenzie and I will read to them, and it's a little bit of insight behind the scenes all during the day. They don't just show up in pretty gowns and swimsuits for this part of the night. It's a day-long activity where the judges are with them one-on-one. They get a chance to shine behind scenes, and then they come out for you guys to show off a little bit as well. So this is just a little bit of an insight into how their day has gone as contestants for the Tomato Festival Queen for 2014. Let's begin with our first contestant tonight, Miss Napoleon City.
Hello, and welcome to the Henry County Fair. My name is Lainey Hannick, and I am the proud 19-year-old daughter of William Hannick and Jessica Carpenter. I'd like to start by thanking my sponsors, Frosty Boy, the Automatic Feed Company, and the Country Gourmet. I'd also like to thank my hairdresser, Tiffany Roop. I'd next like to thank my escort, Alex Nepley, my driver, Tyler Swery, and the Connor Crandall for donating his car. I'd lastly like to thank Deb Nation for making this all possible, and I hope everyone has a safe and fun week at the Henry County Fair. Thanks.
And your question is, if you could go back in time and meet one person, who would it be and why?
If I can go back in time and meet one person, I would go meet my mom at age 20, just to talk about how she thought life was then and share our experiences with being the same age. Thank you.
Thank you, Lainey.
Miss Napoleon City, Lainey Hannick.
Miss Liberty Township.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2014 Tomato Festival Pageant. I am Destiny Johnson, Miss Liberty Township, the proud daughter of Bruce and Shelley Johnson. I'd like to give a huge thanks to Brian Hefflinger for being my escort and all that he has done for me this week. I'd also like to thank my township representative, Christy Snyder, Tom Miller for the use of his car tonight, Deb Nation for putting on a fantastic pageant, and Truckers Paradise, Dave Perry, and B. Miller and Sons Trucking for sponsoring me tonight. Most importantly, I'd like to thank all of my family and friends for their love and support this week. I'm thankful for this opportunity to get to spend time with such a terrific group of girls, and I wish them the best of luck tonight. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week at the 2014 Henry County Fair. Thank you.
Destiny, if you could talk to any past president of the United States, who would it be and why?
If I could talk to any past president, I would choose to talk to Ronald Reagan because he seems to have been a very interesting and down-to-earth man. Thank you.
Miss Liberty Township, Destiny Johnson. Miss Washington Township.
Good evening. I'm Nicole Kern, the daughter of Jim and Terry Jo Kern, and I am proudly representing Washington Township. I would like to thank my generous sponsor, Exceed Landscape, my amazing escort, Blake Slotman, Justin Setmeyer for the use of his beautiful car, my brother Luke for driving me tonight, and my friends and family for all of their support. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the pageant and the highlight of summer, the Henry County Fair.
And your question is, what are some benefits of growing up in Henry County?
Some benefits of growing up in Henry County is getting the opportunity to do things like hunting and fishing and enjoying the outdoors, and also, of course, the highlight of summer, the Henry County Fair. Henry County is also composed of many small towns and communities, which means everyone knows each other, which is sometimes a little irritating, but it means that everyone has your back, and especially in times of need. Thank you.
Miss Washington Township, Nicole Kern. Miss Liberty Center Village.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2014 Tomato Pageant. My name is Jordan Seidel, and I am the proud daughter of my best friends, Jason and Tina Seidel. I would like to take this moment to thank my sponsors, the Liberty Center VFW, not only for sponsoring me, but also for their service and sacrifice overseas. I would also like to thank Jason Seidel and Rick Fromling with Penn Global Marketing. I would also like to thank Tyler Davis for being my escort, Jeannie Meyer with Mary Kay for doing my makeup, Denise Moeller from Shears for doing my hair, Christy Snyder for blessing me with this wonderful opportunity, and Deb Nation, our pageant director, for giving us numerous amounts of advice these past few months. I would also like to thank my friends and family for their continued support. Thank you, and have a fun and safe week at this year's Henry County Fair.
Jordan, should employers be allowed to look at employee applicants' Facebook profiles when making a decision on hiring them?
I believe employers should be able to look at employers' Facebook profiles just so they can have an idea of who they are hiring and letting into their business. Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Liberty Center Village, Jordan Seidel. Miss Damascus Township.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2014 Henry County Fair. I am Taylor Johnson, the proud 18-year-old daughter of Chris and Jeray Johnson. and I'm honored to be representing Damascus Township. I would like to take this moment to thank my sponsor, Grelton Elevator, my grandparents for lending me their car, my grandpa for driving the car. I would also like to thank my escort, Cody Matthews, my friends and family for all their support, Amy Smith, my township representative, and Deb Nation for putting on this wonderful pageant. Thank you, and have a safe and enjoyable time at the Henry County Fair.
If you could go back in time and give yourself one piece of advice, what would it be?
If I could go back in time and give myself one piece of advice, I would say to listen to my parents more because they actually know what's best. Thank you.
Miss Damascus Township, Taylor Johnson. Miss Freedom Township.
Good evening. I'm Laura Yaney, the proud daughter of Mike and Gayla Yaney. I would like to start by thanking my sponsors, Gerald Grain, MD Painting, and Earl Elling Plumbing and Heating. I hope you all have a safe and enjoyable evening at the Henry County Fair.
We thought you'd never show up, Laura. Hey, Laura, what's one goal you would like to accomplish by the age of 30?
A goal I would like to accomplish by the age of 30 would be working for a large seed distributor, because I am majoring in ag business at the University of Northwestern Ohio, and I would like to be able to help the farmers in our area and
Miss Freedom Township, Laura Yaney. Miss Marion Township.
Good evening. My name is Sarah Volkman. I am the proud 21-year-old daughter of Dean and Deb Volkman of Marion Township. I would like to take this time to thank my sponsors, Gerald Grain and the Hamler State Bank. I would also like to thank my brother for being my escort, Randy and Kathy Punches for the use of their car, Emily Nagel for doing my hair, my family for their love and support, Angie Ritz, my township representative, and Deb Nation, the pageant coordinator. I hope you all enjoy your week at the 161st Annual Henry County Fair. Thank you.
Sarah, if you had the chance to relive your entire life, what would you change about it?
If I had the chance to relive my entire life, I would change nothing, as the experiences that I've went through made me who I am, and I'm extremely happy with who I am. Thank you.
Miss Marion Township, Sarah Volkman. Miss Pleasant Township, Mariah Young.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2014 Henry County Tomato Festival pageant. I would like to start off by thanking my wonderful aunt for doing my hair, and she did a fabulous job with it. All my friends and family for being such great supporters for me, and I am proudly representing Pleasant Township, and I would love to give a big thanks to my driver, Jared Stober, and my town representative, Denise Gershutz, for all the great necessities she gave me before the pageant this evening. Thank you.
Mariah, what activity or club that you participated in during high school taught you a life lesson that you still use today?
I would say the activity that helped me is cheerleading, because it helped me gain a lot of self-esteem and confidence, and it helped me to not be so shy in front of everybody and to just, it's okay to be myself. Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Pleasant Township, Mariah Young. Miss Monroe Township.
Good evening, and welcome to the 55th Annual Henry County Tomato Pageant Festival. I am Mallory Michaelis, Miss Monroe Township, the proud 19-year-old daughter of Brad and Ann Michaelis. At this time, I would like to thank my sponsor, the Henry County Bank, along with my escort, Josh Peterson, and Alan and Shelley Storch for the use of their car. I would also like to thank everyone who's come out to support this year's pageant, along with all the other contestants for making this such a memorable experience so far. Thank you, and have a great rest of the week here at the Henry County Fair.
Mallory, if you would travel anywhere in the world, where would you go and why would you go there?
If I could travel anywhere in the world, I would travel to Germany. This is where all my ancestors are from, and I'd like to learn more about their history and culture. Thank you.
Miss Monroe Township, Mallory Michaelis. Miss Deschler Village, Bethany Barbcock.
Hi, I'm Bethany Babcock, the proud 21-year-old daughter of Rich and Angie Babcock. I am the 2014 Miss Deschler Village. I would like to take this time to thank my sponsors: Subway of Deschler, the Corn City State Bank, Legacy Farmers of Deschler, My Image Salon and Tanning, Carol Escalante from the Styling Center, and Magic Touch Massage. I would also like to thank Hamler Chevrolet for the use of their car, Hope Dangler for styling my hair, Alex Myers for being my escort, and a big shout out to my township representative, Joan Meyer, and Deb Nation, the pageant coordinator. And I'd like to thank all my friends and family for all the support they have given me. And I hope you all enjoy your highlight of summer at the 2014 Henry County Fair. Thank you.
Hey, Bethany, who has inspired you the most in your life and why?
My father has inspired me most in my life because he's been through so much and he always keeps his head high and he stays positive through everything. Thank you.
Thank you. Miss Deschler Village, Bethany Babcock. Miss Bartlow Township.
Good evening and welcome to the 2014 Henry County Fair Tomato Festival Pageant. I am Miss Bartlow Township, Kaylee Spurgeon, the proud 21-year-old daughter of Deb Jackson and Steve Spurgeon. I'm a 2011 graduate of Patrick Henry High School, and this spring I plan to graduate Bowling Green State University with my degree in early childhood education. At this time, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Deschler Subway, Kerr Remodeling, LJ Hair Company, and the Deschler Men's Association. I'd also like to thank Lexi Almanza for doing my hair, Jim and Ladina Suber for the use of their car, and lastly, Kaylee's crew, Round 2, for all of their love and support. Thank you, and I hope you have a great week at the Henry County Fair.
Kaylee, if you could relive one high school moment, what would it be and why?
If I could relive one high school moment, I would relive my final cheerleading competition in high school. As a coach currently, I always seem to think what it would be like to compete one last time. Thank you.
Miss Bartlow Township, Kaylee Spurgeon.
How about our 11 contestants tonight? I think this is the portion where, each year I look over the judges and I say good luck to y'all on that because you got a tough job in front of you. The 11 ladies in front of you, as I said, this is a scholarship pageant. They've been working hard all day long, and this is, really a nerve-wracking part in front of all of you, but also a lot of fun as well. So as they parade around, let's welcome them one more time, the 2014 Tomato Festival candidates. A $1,000 prize on the line at this scholarship pageant. Let's get to know my co-host tonight a little bit better. Mackenzie Bart is with us. And Mackenzie, you're from the Columbus area.
I am. Huge Buckeye fan, so that's why I had to bring up the Michigan term earlier.
Hey, you're allowed to do that. We have the microphones. We
can
do whatever we want
we can do whatever we want.
We can do whatever we want up here. Mackenzie, tell me a little bit about your background and where you're going as Miss Ohio.
Yeah, so I just finished up my junior year at The Ohio State University. I'm studying OH!
Thank you.
I'm studying atmospheric sciences, and I'm hoping to be your next weather person. So I just finished up an internship as well with the Weather Channel. I worked alongside Jim Cantori, Dr. Forbes, Jen Carfagno, and it was amazing to be able to kind of geek out with them on all the weather terms, and I was able to experience Hurricane Arthur as it kind of made its way up the East Coast. So that was going on while I was there as well. So it was nice to kind of see how weather affects not only the people that are in it right now, but how it affects us that are working hard 24/7, making sure that people are safe. Now as Miss Ohio, I'll be competing for Miss America coming up September 14th. Okay. It'll be live on ABC. Make sure you mark that on your calendar, September 14th on ABC. Boys, it's a Sunday night. I know a football game will be on, but that's okay. You can DVR it, right. TiVo it, whatever that's called. So
we'll do that. I've
Good.
Already got it down on there.
Good.
So tell me a little bit about your platform. I know that you're interested in atmospheric sciences.
I am.
Carries over into your platform as well.
It does. I'm very involved in the sciences, and I grew an interest in the science because of my youngest sister. Her name's Mimi, and unfortunately she was born with a rare disease. It's called Smith-Lemli-Opitz syndrome, so her body does not produce cholesterol at all. And I grew up wanting to know why, like why she was made this way, why is this affecting us, why is it affecting our family, and that's where my interest in science has grown. Being able to work with universal newborn screening, so making sure that every baby is being properly tested, and also working with STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. I've been able to go throughout high schools, college level, not only telling my personal story, my sister's story, but making sure that our youth and boys and girls have that interest in math, science, engineering, and technology, because it's something that's going to guide us into the future.
What's your favorite part of being Miss Ohio so far? You got a good story for us?
It has to be meeting all the people. I've been able to kind of go trek all across Ohio. I was in Findlay yesterday. I was able to go up in a hot air balloon, which was on my bucket list. I loved it. And I was asked up to go for a second ride, but I was like, you know what? I don't know. I'm not going to test my luck. I'm not going to test my luck. I did it once, but I do have to tell you a funny story.
Okay.
So it was my first week of being Miss Ohio, and I'm at the Dayton Air Show. Have you ever been to a Dayton?
Yes. Dayton
It's
Air Show is
fantastic.
awesome.
That was my first time at an air show, and there's thousands of people there. And of course, I wanted to look good. It's my first time as Miss Ohio. I didn't want to embarrass anybody. So I'm there to sing the national anthem, and it was very high security, high demand. They're like, okay, Mackenzie, we got to get going. Here's the schedule. You're going to sing the national anthem. A paratrooper's going to fall from the sky. He's going to open his parachute, and at the same time, he's going to open an American flag. And that's when you start the national anthem. And then he'll continue to fall through the air, and when he reaches the ground, that's when you should finish singing the national anthem. And I have all this going on in my mind.
No
I'm
pressure.
thinking like, okay, all right, this is going well. We'll see how this goes. I continued talking to a few people, and I decided to wear these exact shoes there that day, so I'll show them off.
Thank you for the woos. Appreciate that.
Again, because I wanted to look nice. I wanted to look presentable, being my very first time as Miss Ohio. All of a sudden, I get pulled. He's like, Miss Ohio, it's time to go. It's time to sing. Let's go. All right, I take a step, and it feels like I stepped on something. And I was like, whatever, and I just kept walking. And my heel broke. It wasn't even like the strap broke. The heel came off the sole of the shoe. There's nothing to do. And I'm standing there looking at my feet like, what am I going to do? I'm going to like be hobbling up there on one foot. So I end up taking off my shoes and singing the national anthem in front of all these thousands of people there, in front of all the media. And that was my very first experience as Miss Ohio.
So you're giving me permission to go barefoot for the pageant next year?
I am. I mean, I feel if I did it, then you can do it. Maybe I'll start a trend.
I'll at least wear sandals or something like that.
Okay, there we go.
Mackenzie, we'd like to invite you to show off some of your talent for us tonight. Would you sing a song for us?
I would. Unfortunately, I am a ventriloquist, and that's what I'm doing for Miss America, but my puppet's in surgery right now, as I've been saying. I kind of miss her. I had to send her off to whoever made her. So unfortunately, I don't have her with me tonight, but I'm going to sing a couple songs. The first one is one that you probably know, and every little girl here knows. It's Let It Go. So please, you can hear it, please sing along with me. I'd appreciate it.
Do I know that song, girls? I'm looking at my girls up there.
Like,
yeah. Okay. Miss Ohio 2014, Mackenzie Bart.
snow glows white on the mountain tonight, not a footprint to be seen. A kingdom of isolation, and it looks like I'm the queen. It's time to see what I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. You'll never see me cry. Here I stand in the light of day. Let the storm rage on. I'm never going back. The past is in the past. Let it go, let it go. I will rise like the break of dawn. Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone. Let the storm rage on. The cold never bothered me anyway.
All right, I'm going to sing one more song for you, and it's a song that, again, I'm a huge fan of songs that everybody knows. So this is The Circle of Life.
The day we arrived on the planet, blinking, stepped into the sun. There is more to see that could ever be seen, more to do than could ever be done. The circle of life, and it moves us on through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on this path that winding. It's a circle, the circle of life on this path that winding. It's a circle, the circle of
Thanks, Mackenzie. Hey, by the way, if you are interested, this program is being recorded for airing on TV26 in Defiance. If you'd like to purchase a DVD of this program, you can stop and talk to Deb Nation afterwards to order it. Cost us $15 plus shipping. You don't have to pay today. If you spend all your money on milkshakes and elephant ears, you can just put your name in, I promise. So
Then bring the milkshakes and elephant ears to us.
yes, please.
Yeah?
Yes, we're taking orders, or we're giving orders, I should say. Hey, time now for the second portion of our night tonight, or third really, when you count the full day of activities that they have. The second portion is the evening gown competition, and the third portion is our swimsuit competition. So each of the ladies will come out, walk in front of you here, and then be ready to go at the end. So we'd like to welcome our first contestant for our pageant queen. That's Miss Napoleon City, Lainey Hannock. Lainey's the 19-year-old daughter of William Hannock and Jessica Carpenter and a 2013 graduate of Napoleon High School. She participated in softball and volleyball during high school and was voted captain of the volleyball team her senior year. She completed her freshman year of college at Kent State University and was named to the Dean's List first and second semesters, respectively. Miss Napoleon City, Lainey Hannock. Miss Liberty Township, Destiny Johnson. Destiny is the 18-year-old daughter of Bruce and Shelley Johnson and a 2014 graduate of Liberty Center High School. She was a member of the high school volleyball team and track team all 4 years. She was an active member of the school yearbook staff and currently is attending Northwest State Community College to earn her associate's degree in nursing. Miss Liberty Township, Destiny Johnson. Miss Washington Township, Nicole Kern. Nicole is the daughter of Jim and Terry Joe Kern. She's a 2014 graduate of Delta High School. 4-year varsity softball player, voted team captain by her teammates her senior year. She was also a mat maid for the wrestling team. She'll be starting her college career this year at Saginaw Valley State University, majoring in exercise science, minoring in athletic coaching and business. Miss Washington Township, Nicole Kern. Miss Liberty Center Village, Jordan Seidel. Jordan is the 19-year-old daughter of Jason and Tina Seidel and a 2013 graduate of Liberty Center High School. She was an active member of the yearbook staff and co-editor as well, participated in cross-country, track and field, softball, and bowling. She completed her freshman year at Northwest State Community College and will be getting her certificate in phlebotomy and seek a degree as registered nurse. Miss Liberty Center Village, Jordan Seidel. Miss Damascus Township, Taylor Johnson. Taylor's an 18-year-old daughter of Chris and Sheree Johnson and a 2014 graduate of Napoleon High School and 4-County Career Center. She participated in basketball and football cheerleading for 3 years out of high school and attended 4-County Career Center. Taylor's future plans are to pass her manager's test in cosmetology. She's hoping to get a job doing hair and nails in the Northwest Ohio area. Miss Damascus Township, Taylor Johnson. Miss Freedom Township, Laura Yaney. Laura is the proud 20-year-old daughter of Mike and Gayla Yaney, a 2013 graduate of Liberty Center High School. Laura participated in volleyball, cheerleading, bowling, and track in high school. She was named to the Dean's List and completed her freshman year of college at the University of Northwestern Ohio, majoring in agricultural business. Miss Freedom Township, Laura Yaney. Miss Marion Township, Sarah Volkman. Sarah is the 21-year-old daughter of Dean and Deb Volkman and a 2011 graduate of Patrick Henry High School. Sarah participated in FFA, 4-H, cheerleading, gymnastics, and archery, and competed at the state and national level in archery. She completed her junior year recently at The Ohio State University and is set to graduate in May of 2015 with a degree in strategic communication. Miss Marion Township, Sarah Volkman. Miss Pleasant Township, Mariah Young. Mariah is the 18-year-old daughter of Brad and Gracie Young. She's a recent graduate of Holgate High School. She participated in basketball and football cheerleading and was part of student council for 4 years. Mariah plans on attending Northwest State Community College and becoming a social worker. Miss Pleasant Township, Mariah Young. Miss Monroe Township, Mallory Michaelis. Mallory is the 19-year-old daughter of Brad and Ann Michaelis, a 2013 graduate of Patrick Henry. She is currently enrolled at Ohio State University in Columbus, where she'll be entering her sophomore year this fall. Mallory is a business major with a specialization in marketing and a minor in design. She's been accepted to the Fisher College of Business. She plans on working in the advertising field for a corporate company after graduation. Miss Monroe Township, Mallory Michaelis. Miss Deschler Village, Bethany Babcock. Bethany is the 21-year-old daughter of Rich and Angie Babcock and a 2011 graduate of Patrick Henry. Currently, Bethany is employed as an office assistant at the music department at Bluffton University. Bethany is a music education major in Bluffton with a focus on voice. She completed her junior year at Bluffton and will be graduating in December. Miss Deschler Village, Bethany Babcock. And Miss Bartlow Township, Kaylee Spurgeon. Kaylee is the 21-year-old daughter of Deb Jackson and Steve Spurgeon and a 2011 graduate of Patrick Henry High School. Kaylee was involved in yearbook staff, National Honor Society, was a volunteer host tutor, and participated in football, basketball, and competition cheerleading. She currently is in her senior year at Bowling Green State University, majoring in early childhood education. That's Miss Bartlow Township, Kaylee Spurgeon. And those are our 11 candidates in the swimsuit competition. Fast walking?
Fantastic.
They are.
Wow.
And I mean, this crew back there, they're great people with each other. They're great with the judges all day long. I've heard nothing but good things about these ladies over the last week or so, that they've been getting together, practicing, working together, and doing all kinds of fun things.
I can totally agree to that. I had a chance this morning to kind of hang out and talk to them, and they were all so sweet, and you can tell they're very dedicated to what they do to this community. So it's very nice to see that, especially in young people today, because sometimes you don't find that.
$1,000 on the line for our scholarship pageant here tonight. Somebody who's very familiar with this process. I'm going to invite her up. I'm going to give Mackenzie a break. You can take a rest if you like. I'm going to welcome up our 2013 Tomato Festival queen, Morgan Parcher. Morgan. Morgan's the 22-year-old daughter of Pat and Sheila Parcher, and in her time as queen, she had the opportunity to meet many new faces in judging the Montpelier pageant, as well as passing out awards and supporting last year's Henry County Fair. And Morgan, you graduated recently from the University of Findlay. Tell me about that.
Yes, I did. I graduated with a Bachelor's of Science in Animal Science with a science emphasis. There's a lot of sciences in there.
A lot of science tonight for everybody.
Yes, and I'm currently working as an equine vet assistant in Delphus, Ohio. So I'm very excited to, take a few more steps forward in my career.
So we know where you're at graduating. We know where you're working now. What are those future plans for you?
The future plans are definitely to further my education. Right now, I'm just kind of considering some master's programs or a doctorate program.
Great, great. So we talk a lot about the ladies, how they get along, how much fun they have in the back, but what's the most nerve-wracking part? What was it for you last year? It's tough to stand in front of everybody. It's tough to go through the entire day of getting grilled by those evil judges over there. Tell me a little bit about what your toughest part was last year when you stood on this stage.
I think I was pretty comfortable overall. I know when I went through the interview process, I felt like I was just completely exhausted after going through all those rigorous questions that they give us. But it was I can't say anything but good things. It was a great opportunity, and I'm just happy these girls have this experience.
What was your favorite part of it last year?
I think my favorite part of it would probably have to be the part where we come out here and we get to share ourselves with you and the community.
Did you get any free milkshakes last year?
I didn't. I know too many people in the milkshake stand.
Okay.
They make me pay for things.
That's not good. Did you show them the sash?
I did. They gave me a thumbs up.
Okay, well, at least you got something out of it.
I got something.
Got something out of it. So we've got your future plans. We've got what you're doing right now. You want to take a final walk?
I suppose I can do that for you.
If you'd like to. The catwalk is yours.
All right.
Say thanks and congratulations again to our 2013 Tomato Festival queen, Morgan Parcher. Congrats, Morgan. A great representative, by the way, for Henry County. If you know Morgan, you know how well she does as our queen, and thanks to her for representing us well. I talked about the evil judges, and they're giving me the evil eye now for being mean to them over there. But now's the time where I get to thank them, show a little bit of what they have for you and the things that they have done, what qualifies them to be such a part of this rigorous event this year, some of them in the past as well. There's a lot of involvement with Henry County and the Henry County Tomato Festival pageant over there. So we're going to recognize each one of them, have them stand up, and you guys get a chance to meet them, know a little bit more about them if you don't already know. Our first one on the end down here to the right, Teresa Hillis. Teresa is a Northwest Ohio native. She resides right here in Napoleon, Ohio with her husband Jerry and her two sons, Josh and Caleb. Prior to becoming a wife and mother, she served in the U.S. Marine Corps. She also attended college in Puerto Rico. Teresa is currently the executive director of the Henry County Arts Council, now located at the newly renovated Armory Arts and Events Center. She's currently the Sergeant of Arms for the Marine Corps League Detachment in Defiance and is involved with various veterans organizations throughout Northwest Ohio. Teresa competed in the very first Ms. Veteran America competition where she placed in the top 15. She's held state titles and won first runner-up at the national level. Teresa has judged pageants throughout Indiana and Ohio, as well as coached and mentored young ladies with the purpose of gaining a stronger self-confidence. Teresa Hillis is the reigning Ms. Northern Ohio Captivating and will be competing for a national title in September. Round of applause for Teresa Hillis. Let's say hi right next to her to Kelly Sonnenberg. Kelly competed in the 2002 Tomato Pageant and placed first runner-up back then. She graduated from Bowling Green State University with a bachelor's degree in middle childhood education. She's been a 7th grade language arts teacher for the past 7 years at Groveport Madison schools and now currently teaches both 6th and 7th grade. Kelly is also an independent sales consultant for Premier Designs Jewelry and has been a distributor for the past 4 years. In addition to the education field and being in the jewelry business, she's currently working on her master's degree through Ashland University, where she'll get her degree in curriculum and instruction. Kelly has lived in Galloway, Ohio, a suburb of Columbus, for the past 7 years. She's happily married to her husband, Nick, and is blessed to be the mother of 2 little girls, Carly, who is 9 years old, and Jovi, who is a 1.5-year-old. She's also a member of St. John Lutheran Church in Dublin, Ohio. In her free time, which it doesn't sound like you have any, Kelly loves to work out, spend time at the pool or park with her little girls, and loves to watch pageants. She's also an avid sports fan who loves to cheer on Detroit sports teams and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Kelly would like to wish all the girls the best of luck in tonight's competition. Great to have you back, Kelly Sonnenberg. On the end and the only male portion of our judging crew again this year, welcome back William Klinger. Bill is the marketing director for the Lima News and limaohio.com in Lima. The Lima News, a daily newspaper, reaches over 25,000 households, 80,000 readers, and 13,000 unique visitors every day. Bill's a graduate of The Ohio State University and the Institute and Academy for Organization Management in Notre Dame. He's a part-time instructor at Owens Community College. Bill's hobbies include musical performance, he's a percussionist, basketball referee, softball umpire, and spending time at his lake cottage. Bill has 2 daughters and 2 grandsons. Following graduation from Ohio State, Bill spent 18 years in the organization management business as the chief executive officer of Chambers of Commerce and Convention and Visitors Bureaus right here in Ohio, Michigan, Wisconsin, Arizona, Utah, and New York. In 1991, he started the Mercari Group, a full-service ad agency, market research, and special event production company in Findlay and Lima. Bill joined the Lima News as marketing director in 2000. Bill serves on advisory committees and boards at Rhodes State College, Owens Community College, the University of Northwest Ohio, the Salvation Army, the Ohio Newspapers Association, the American Cancer Society, and the Ohio State University Alumni Club of Hancock County. Bill has judged and emceed a number of pageants, contests, parades, competitions, concerts, etc., including the Kentucky Derby Festival Parade and various Miss America qualifier pageants. Great to have Bill back. Bill Klinger. And second in from the left, a big Henry County welcome back to Robin Small. Robin is the Regional Director of Marketing for Otterbein Senior Lifestyle Choices in Pemberville and Marblehead, Ohio. Formerly, she was the executive director of the Henry County Senior Center. Robin was born and raised in McClure, and as Miss Damascus Township became the 1975 Tomato Queen. She went on to finish in the top 10 of the 1977 Miss Ohio pageant. Robin was the director of the Tomato Parade and Pageant from 1980 to 1983. She and her husband Tim have 3 children, 1 grandson, and they reside currently in Bowling Green. Welcome back to Robin Small. Great to have you back, Robin. And those are our judges. Very qualified for the tough job that they have in front of you. I'm going to invite you to sing for us again, Mackenzie. Does that sound good?
That sounds perfect.
Got a couple more songs with another song with Mackenzie. Miss Ohio 2014, Mackenzie Bart.
All right, I think this is a song that I think all age groups should recognize. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Each morning I get up, I die a little, can barely stand on my feet. Take a slow look in the mirror and cry, Lord, what you doing to me? I've spent all my years believing in you, but I just can't get no relief. Want somebody, oh somebody, can anybody find me somebody to love? Every day I try and I try and I try, but everybody wants to put me down, and they say I'm going crazy. They say I've got Thank you. And while I have the mic and they haven't taken it away from me yet, I would love to talk for a minute just about the Miss Ohio Scholarship Organization. I've seen here all of these girls are vying for the opportunity for scholarship, and that's amazing. They want the opportunity to go on and improve themselves with that higher education. I am the only person so far in my family to attend college, so being able to pay for school and to be that one to kind of break the barrier and attend college was something that was extremely important for me. And that's why I competed in the Miss Ohio Scholarship Program. Last year was my first year competing at Miss Ohio. I didn't make the top 10 or anything, and I walked away with $7,000 of scholarship money, so that helped pay for my education at Ohio State. This year, obviously, I was able to kind of rack up that scholarship money. So any girl that is between the ages of 13 to 24, we would love to have you. There's a talent portion, 10-minute interview, and basically it has the same ideals that these girls have up in here today. It's having that great community service background, loving your community, and honestly just having that opportunity to better yourself. So if you have the opportunity afterwards, please talk to me. I know there's a lot of local pageants in the northwestern area. You can also go to missohio.org and you can sign up for that. And I'd love to talk to you after. And I also have autograph cards, so come find me. It's not hard to miss. Not hard to miss.
She's the one with the crown and the green dress.
Pants.
Pants. My wife's happy that I wasn't checking you out, Mackenzie, so it's probably good that way. Hi, Lane. I think we're ready for the final portion of the night tonight. You guys ready? You guys ready? In the back ready? Mackenzie, you ready?
I'm ready.
Hop up here. Join me. Now, the ladies, I'm going to break this down for you. The ladies are done being judged now. They're enjoying themselves. They're like back there saying, oh, this is a lot of fun. That went really fast. This is great. The guys are over there chewing on their nails right now. This is the dude part of the competition.
I saw the hairspray come out, the extra comb.
Yeah, they have big mirrors in the back. They're like, yeah, do I look good? Do I look good in this? Did it get my right side? How's my butt look in these pants?
How's this look?
Yeah, awesome. So they're over there real nervous right now. The Tomato King portion of our night. They'll be escorting the ladies out here, so you get to check them out in their evening gowns again. But this is when the judges will be watching the guys, and they get to have a little bit of fun. So let's start it right off, and we'll bring out Miss Napoleon City, Lainey Hannock, escorted by Alex Nepley.
Since it's a tomato pageant, I made up some tomato jokes. Okay. Why did the tomato blush?
I don't know. Why did the tomato blush?
He saw the salad dressing.
That was funny.
How do you fix a broken tomato?
I don't know. How do you fix a broken tomato?
Tomato paste.
Nice.
And how do you fire a lazy tomato employee? You can them.
Nice.
And how do you become the tomato queen?
I don't know. I'd like to know that.
I don't know about the judges, but you'll always be my tomato queen.
Alex is all set for marketing at Campbell's on Monday.
Miss Liberty Township, Destiny Johnson, escorted by Brian Heffinger.
This is very involved. There's all kinds of prep work involved, and yes, that's a real cat. Hey, Destiny, let us see it over here. Oh, there you go. Are you selling copies of that? Okay. I know one that's available right now, right? Miss Liberty Township, Destiny Johnson with Brian Hefflinger. Miss Washington Township, Nicole Kern, escorted by Blake Slotman. Oh, nice. Miss Washington Township, Nicole Kern, escorted by Blake Slotman.
Miss Liberty Center Village, Jordan Seidel, escorted by Tyler Davis.
Again, he goes back to the prep room. We're going to have to get a green room or something.
Aww.
Very nice.
Jordan, I have a very important question to ask you. Do you want to build a snowman?
I'm so afraid someone's gonna like propose to somebody.
Is this on? Is this on?
Miss Liberty Center Village, Jordan Seidel.
And I will say, Mackenzie, when you started singing earlier, Jordan like leapt out of the bench back there. She's like, oh my God, I love Frozen!
He's like, you're stealing my plan.
Sorry. Miss Damascus Township, Taylor Johnson, escorted by Cody Matthews. Woo! Very nice.
All right, before I strut my stuff down the stage, can everybody just look here and smile and say selfie?
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. You need to get Kanye in there or something. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody. I'm too sexy for my suit. Too sexy for my suit. Miss Damascus Township, Taylor Johnson, escorted by Cody Matthews.
Miss Freedom Township, Laura Yaney, escorted by Devin Johnson.
We has assistants. Are there cats involved? Aw.
Where's the bachelor when you need it?
That's right. Looks like you got the rose tonight. Didn't have to be on TV for it. Oh, wait, he's on TV26. Aww. Laura, where's mine?
Okay. Oh. That was Miss Freedom Township, Laura Yaney.
They still have thorns.
Yeah.
Okay. Miss Marion Township, Sarah Volkman, escorted by Brent Volkman. I like the OHIO. Go Bucks.
Where's the guy with the Michigan shirt? Where'd he go?
He's over here
I think he
somewhere.
left. Oh, well.
I think the deputies came and got him.
Yeah.
That's Miss Marion Township, Sarah Volkman, escorted by Brent Volkman.
Miss Pleasant Township, Mariah Young, escorted by Jaron Stover.
Assistance with the tomatoes, please. You can move that up, Jared. Make yourself at home. There's no need to be nervous. Nobody's here.
5 little tomatoes rolling around the fair. One little tomato rolled off over to a pig's pen, and the others yelled, "Don't go in there." Now there's 4 little tomatoes rolling around the fair. One little tomato rolled towards the hamburger stand. The others yelled, "Don't go in there." Now there's 3 little tomatoes rolling around the fair. One little tomato rolled over to a tiger taco, and the others yelled, "I wouldn't go over there." Now there's 2 little tomatoes rolling around the fair. One little tomato asked, "Is that the Campbell's factory out there?" And the other yelled, "I wouldn't go over there." Now there's 1 little tomato rolling around the fair. He rolled over by the tomato queen and said, "I would like to be your king, and sit in this chair." So the queen said yes, and this lucky little tomato was a 2014 Tomato King.
Are you gonna eat those? I just want to know.
You want those? You gonna eat
No,
those?
like, please watch them.
I think Mackenzie's hungry.
That was Miss Pleasant Township, Mariah Young.
Miss Monroe Township, Mallory Michaelis, escorted by Josh Peterson.
So I was doing a little thinking, and I figured since Mallory was brave enough to get up here in front of everybody in her bathing suit, I figured I should do the same.
Nice. Tearaways. Tearaways. He wears it well. You get that from your dad? Bill wants to see the back part. Miss Monroe Township, Mallory Michaelis, escorted by Josh Peterson.
Miss Deschler Village, Bethany Babcock, escorted by Alex Myers. That was Miss Deschler Village, Bethany Babcock.
And our 11th and final contestant tonight, Miss Bartlow Township, Kaylee Spurgeon, escorted by Kyle Spurgeon. Mike's yours.
I grew up in a family with 3 sisters and no brothers, and she's single, so help me out. There's that. Yeah.
Take at least one off your hands, right? Miss Bartlow Township, Kaylee Spurgeon, escorted by Kyle Spurgeon.
All right, boys, take note. This is how you should propose to your wife or something. They were cool. I don't even know how you come up with stuff like this.
They've been thinking for a year.
Wow.
That's how it works. So our 11 contestants, they're escorts. Everybody got in their mind who Tomato King is? Are you going to let me know? It's a voice vote. Okay? All right. The judges aren't paying any attention to us, but that's all right. Yeah, I think I did hear Joel a couple of times. Too old to be the Tomato King, I think. Yeah. How about Queen? Any? Pretty spread out, pretty spread out. We will remind you, I think I heard Joel again. That's not good. I want to remind you all that all of the contestants were individually interviewed this morning by the judges. They had a luncheon as well. The judges worked hard today. The ladies worked hard today. So we want to thank them for all of their time and effort. You've given up an entire day here if you're one of the judges, so we thank them very much. We'd also like to thank our sponsors of the individual contestant scholarship checks that were presented at the luncheon earlier on today. Each one of these ladies, for participating, they get a check courtesy of our sponsors for participating in the pageant tonight. It's the least we can do here in Henry County for all the hard work that they've put in and the chance to really hit home on that $1,000 first place prize. So thanks to Bockerman Yaki Kester's Insurance, the Corn City State Bank, Culligan Water Conditioning, Farmers and Merchants State Bank, Hamler State Bank, the Henry County Bank, Meyer Badenhop Insurance, the Napoleon Rotary Club, Powell Farms, Napoleon Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine, 10K Corner Mart of Deschler, Ohio Gas, Napoleon Machine LLC, and Dr. Michael Carpenter of Dental Excellence in Napoleon. So thanks to all of them. We'd like to send a few more thank yous out while we wait for the numbers. Want to thank Faber Trophy here in Napoleon for donating the trophies and the tiara. They look great every year. They look great again this year. We want to thank Ivy League Florists for the flower bouquets for the court and also my tuxedo today. I didn't blow a shoe. I brought my own shoes. So thanks to Ivy League for the tuxedo, and thanks to Corey for actually delivering it right to my door across the parking lot in my office the other day. We also want to thank for the sashes for the Tomato Queen in court and all of the contestants. They were done by Team Up Embroidery, Kim Rosebrook, for the sashes for the Tomato Queen in the court. And we'd also like to thank for the stage decorations in front of us, Bob Hosted and Deb Hosted of Hosted's Family Greenhouse. And behind me here, the crew in the multicolored shirts over here from Signature Sound, Pete Mendez and his entire crew, the sound and the lighting, for making us all visible to you and able to hear as well. I haven't gotten the envelope yet, so I'm figuring there's still, oh, right behind me, Deb's got it. And while we do that, we still want to say thank you to Deb Nation as well. Deb and her entire crew. Deb works hard to put this on this year and many years in the past. Thanks to Deb for all of her hard work. I want to thank Mackenzie as well. And we've got some goodies here for you. Okay. The Tomato King Best Escort Award, voted on by the judges and based on the escort's smile, his enthusiasm, his stage appearance, and his appeal. Our Tomato King Best Escort Award, Josh Peterson, Monroe Township. Behind you there. Morgan will set you up. All right, good looking good, Josh. Nice work. Miss Tomato Pretty is our most photogenic, voted on by the judges. The trophy is courtesy of Sue's Photography in Liberty Center. Congratulations to our 2014 Miss Tomato Pretty, Destiny Johnson. Miss Congeniality, voted on every year by the contestants. We talk about how well these ladies get along and have fun with each other. Voted on by the contestants, so it's a $100 scholarship courtesy of BrightNet North of Okolona, and the trophy and gift certificate courtesy of Michael's Hair Design, Karen Loff. Miss Congeniality for this year, Sarah Volkman, Marion Township. All right, here we get to the court. Third runner-up for 2014 will receive a $475 scholarship courtesy of the Henry County Bank, Riverview Frosty Boy, and the 10K Corner Mart of Deschler, along with AMRI Companies of Napoleon. Third runner-up for 2014, Miss Marion Township, Sarah Volkman. second runner-up will receive a $500 scholarship, courtesy of Napoleon Eagles, 4428. Second runner-up tonight, Miss Liberty Center Village, Jordan Seidel. Our first runner-up tonight will receive $650 in scholarship funds, courtesy of Thrivent Financial Associates, German Mutual Insurance, AMRI Companies, and the Napoleon Optimist Club. First runner-up tonight, 2014 Tomato Festival Pageant, Miss Washington Township, Nicole Kern. All right, Mackenzie, this is what we've all been waiting for.
I know. I think I might be more nervous than that.
I'm always more
so
nervous, I
excited.
think. It's easy for me to say that anyway, but we want to thank all of you for coming out. We want to thank everybody up on stage here for doing such a great job. Mackenzie, I want to thank you for being a part of our night tonight.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. It's so nice getting to know you.
Okay, so nice getting to know you as well. Our 2014 Tomato Festival Queen will take home $1,000 in scholarship money, courtesy of our sponsor again for the champion this year, Campbell Soup Company. They've been involved for so many years in helping this Tomato Festival pageant go off without a hitch and rewarding the ladies for their involvement, not only here at the fair, but in the entire county as well. Our 2014 Tomato Festival Queen, Miss Monroe Township, Mallory Michaelis. Watch out for that tiara. Mallory, the catwalk's yours. Mallory, out there. Say hi to everybody and thanks. 2014 Tomato Queen, Mallory Michaelis. That's our pageant for tonight. Thank you all for coming. We do hope you enjoy your time here at the Henry County Fair. Drive safely, and we will see you again here next year. Don't forget to watch Mackenzie, Miss America, September 14th.
Live on ABC.
Check it out, and we thank you again for coming. Hope you had a great time at the Henry County Fair tonight. See you next year.